Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for our Leos for the month of April 2017. So today I'm going to be doing your theme of the month, as I've always been doing. We'll be getting some general guidance for the month, and then we're going to be focusing on health this month. So we'll be getting some guidance from Archangel Raphael around your health for this month. And then I do have a Feng Shui video again for you, and this one this month is about clearing clutter. So it's Feng Shui quick tips to clear the clutter out of your home, because clutter is that stuck energy, and this is something that will help you, and it's a beautiful time to do it in the spring. So I was called to share that with you this month. So stay tuned for that video, which will immediately follow this one. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got the 3 Empress, which is Archangel Gabriel. And this is a beautiful card for you guys for a theme for the month, because it's all about abundance, right? It's about giving birth to your dreams. It's about bringing those things into the world that you've been thinking about, right? So you've had some ideas, things have been coming in. Now it's time to actually bring them out into the world, okay? So this would be a great time to open a business. It would be a great time to launch a book, all kinds of different things around that. The other important thing that Gabrielle wants to share with you, though, is to make sure, and of course Gabrielle is she's kind of our messenger angel, so that's where I kept thinking like book, blog, that type of thing. Archangel Michael is here with us today too. I can feel him. Holy Hannah. Very, very strongly I'm feeling that warmth from Archangel Michael. So he's here supporting you, also giving you the courage to move forward in this endeavor. But it's also important for you to take care of yourself, okay? So during the month of April, you want to make sure that you're taking that time to focus on your own self-care, as well as taking care of others in your life. So that's kind of what we have for the theme. Let's see what else we have coming up for you. All right, oh, big variety here. We've got water, earth, and air. All kinds of different things. So we've got the Knight of Water coming in. Water cards are all about the depth of emotion. So you may have some emotions coming up this month. This Knight of Air is that duality card. So on the one hand about a person, on the other hand about a circumstance or experience. Water people do tend to be a little bit emotional. They kind of go inward a bit. So that can be the other thing with them. They also tend to be very romantic. So if this is, whether it's a man or a woman, that's the Knight of Water in your life. They tend to be romantic, enthusiastic, like their enthusiasm is catchy, right? The other piece, when you think of water people, they are deeper. Like they think, they tend to kind of think things through. Like they lots of times need more time to process, or they need that alone time, right? So just knowing that this Knight of Water is someone that's going to be prevalent in your life in the month of April. And then the other side of this is about falling in love. So for some of you, this Knight of Water could be your partner, right? And that romantic piece of things, that's always fun. Enthusiasm is always fun. And just that they really get you emotionally. Like they're very... they're empathetic, right? They feel your emotions. They're very in touch with their own emotions as well. And then the other piece, so it can be about wedding proposals. So for some of you who've been waiting for that, you may get a wedding proposal this month, in the month of April. You do need to balance your emotions though. So with this water comes the sort of responsibility to balance your emotions. And so you're not going off, getting a bug in your ear and running off emotionally about things. They're just wanting you to take time. When something upsets you, when you're triggered by something, that is your cue to stop, step back, and really feel what you're feeling, okay? So if you're in a crowd of people or you're with other people, that's the time to step away, to walk away, make an excuse, go to the bathroom, whatever it is. walk away, or, you know, if people are open enough, just say, hey, I'm really feeling triggered, or I'm feeling some emotions. Some people get offended if you say they are triggering you, right? So you could just say, I'm feeling some emotions. I just need a few minutes, right? To process that, okay? All right, then we've got King of Earth. So lots of people in your life in the month of April. King of Earth, Earth people are all, you know, Earth is all about how you make your money. Earth people are very grounded. The King of Earth, very generous, very successful, right? They are able to take ideas and bring them into form. So this may be somebody that's going to help you give birth to your dreams, right? Give birth to your ideas. They're very practical. They're very respected, right? In their community and that type of thing. Professional, all of those type of things is the King of Earth. And then on the other side of this is a successful time for you, okay? So you're going to get some opportunities this month, and they're wanting to let you know that, yes, accept those opportunities, right? And of course, if they feel like a full body yes. If it's not feeling aligned, then don't accept it. But you can accept opportunities this month with confidence, and this is the Midas touch, right? So that's a beautiful card for you this month. I'm sort of laughing because this came up, I think, in the Aries reading as well, and I love, you know, I just love that. So having the Midas touch means like whatever you touch turns to gold, as it were. So it's a great month, like I said, to launch things, to do new things, to accept opportunities. All right. And then we've got 4 of air coming in. So on the heels of all of this, the air card is all about the head and the intellect, and it's letting you know that you need to take time to rest. You may need a vacation. You just have been going way too much, and you've got to slow down. And so that's where that Knight of Water, you're kind of contemplating, right? You need that time to contemplate things. You need to allow a little bit more time before you make a decision, so you actually can fully process whatever emotions are coming up for you around that, okay? Meditation is going to be really helpful in the month of April. So meditating as much as you can is going to be really, really good thing for you. Okay, let's see what we have regarding your health for this month. My dear Leos. Oops. They're like, no, it's not that one, it's this one. All right, so we've got forgiveness heals. So this is letting you know that forgiveness does heal wounds. And that's, you know, the thing about forgiveness is it's really for you. It's not really for the other person. The other person doesn't really care if you forgive them or not. It's really you. And it's about you transforming or giving that hurt, that wound to your angels and guides, and allowing it to be changed, right? Allowing it to be transformed into love and into light, okay? Because all of these things that happen for you, all the feelings that you have, is all information for you. It's all information. And so that forgiveness piece of things is something that really helps. And it's not only about forgiving others, but it's also about forgiving yourself, okay? That's going to be very important. The angels want you to give them your cares, okay? So related to any health stuff, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, I feel like this is more emotional for you guys with the forgiveness card. Feels more emotional. And of course, emotion stuff, if we don't deal with it, will show up in our body. The reason it does that is because you can't ignore it. When you have a pain in your body, when something is happening in your physical body, you can no longer ignore it, right? And so if you have something that's going on around that, chances are, you know, that there is, at its root, it's related to some emotions that you have not processed, something that you haven't allowed yourself to feel, okay? And giving your cares and worries to the angels is what they would like you to do. So again, it's not about shoving it under the rug. It's not about ignoring it. It's about seeing it, feeling it, and giving it to the angels to change into love and into light, okay? Because that's still part of you. All of this is part of you, and it's the light and the dark are both beautiful, okay? And then we have the inner authority card coming in. So inner authority, when this typically comes in, it's really about you taking back your power, trusting what you know, trusting what you feel, trusting what you hear, what you see, however that comes in for you, trusting that inner authority and stepping into that power, okay? This is something I had some practice with over the last week or so. I, as many of you know, am moving to Maui. So I'm moving from Minnesota to Hawaii. And I just sold my house, and I originally sold it, accepted an offer, and then they canceled. So then it was back on the market for a few days, and I sold it again. I had another offer sort of in the interim, but it just didn't feel right. And so I really, really honored myself and trusted the guidance that I was getting that said to wait. So that offer came in on a Thursday. My guidance said to wait till Sunday. It just, that was the guidance that came in. You're supposed to wait till Sunday. I'm like, okay, why is that? I don't know. I don't need to know, right? I just need to follow that guidance and be firm and strong around that, okay? Because someone in more of a lack mentality would say, oh, you don't have any more showings, this may be the only offer you get, you better take this one. It didn't feel good. And as soon as I made that decision and then also asked my angels and guides for a clear sign, boom, boom, boom. I got 3 showings right off the bat, and then of course a couple more came in as well. And the offer that I accepted ended up being a showing that I accepted Sunday morning, right? So we were asking for highest and best offers by 11 a.m. And Sunday morning at 8, I got a request for another showing, a new showing. I accepted it. I checked in and accepted it, and that ended up being the offer that I accepted. So that's why I needed to wait till Sunday, right? That offer was better than the other ones that I received. So obviously those are the people that are meant to receive my house. So that's what I've got for you, Leos, for the month of April 2017. Stay tuned because the next video, it'll start immediately, will be your quick Feng Shui tips for clearing clutter for the month of April. Much love. Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your Feng Shui tips for the month of April 2017. Today, our topic is clutter. And there's a number of reasons that I was called to choose this as a topic for the month. As many of you know, it's springtime in a lot of areas of the world, and so that tends to get people decluttering. The other shift, we've got the spring coming in. We had a new moon at the end of March, as well as a portal opening that same time, which is calling us to let go of things that are no longer serving us so that we can move forward, so that we can do the things that we came here to do. So, Feng Shui, in Feng Shui, clutter is not our friend, okay? And we've talked about this a little bit. If you've watched my videos before, you know that this year is the year of the fire monkey, or I'm sorry, the fire rooster. We had the monkey last year. Fire rooster this year, and the rooster does not tolerate clutter. So that's another energy that we've got going on here as well. But in Feng Shui, clutter represents stuck energy, okay? So if you have areas in your home, a couple of areas in your home that are very cluttered, I would encourage you to take a look at the Bagua and see what area is drawing the most clutter and how is that affecting your life, okay? Because it does affect your life. Everything is energy. So like this bell is energy, this book is energy. Everything in your space carries an energy to it, okay? That's one of the basic principles of Feng Shui, is that everything is energy. So things in your space are either lifting you up, right? Raising your vibration, helping you vibrate at a higher level, or they're dragging you down, right? They're draining you, okay? So clutter that's one of the things clutter can do, is have you feeling drained. Maybe you're feeling that you don't have as much energy as you'd like, or you're like, I can't clear this clutter because I don't even have the energy to do it, right? So today I'm going to give you a few tips around that. So first of all, though, I want to share with you some of the things that clutter can cause within your life. Things that I see when I'm doing Feng Shui consults with people and they have clutter in their spaces. So clutter can cause clouded vision, right? You know, when you have a whole bunch of stuff on your desk, it's really hard to focus on what you need to be doing, right? So it clouds your vision, and it causes you having difficulty focusing. It can also relate to you feeling overwhelmed. So if there's a lot of stuff around, that gives you that feeling of being overwhelmed as well. It can cause relationship issues. It can cause weight gain, like you can be heavier. If you have a lot of clutter in your space, that may cause you to be heavier, right? It can cause fatigue, make you feel tired, make you feel depressed. There's health issues that can be related to clutter and having a lot of clutter. Lost opportunities, certainly. And then, of course, financial difficulties as well. So there's a lot of different things that clutter can cause in your life that are not very fun, right? So that's why I really want to give you this opportunity to do just some quick tips to share what you can do to shift the energy. So number one, I have this little bell, right? When you have a space that is cluttered and you cannot seem to get motivated to clear it, or perhaps it's maybe even your son's room or something like that, you can ring a bell over the space. What does the bell do? So bells help stir up energy. They can clear energy as well. So I use sound when I do my space clearings. I use smoke and sound, so I do use bells for that, not this particular bell, but ringing a bell over the space helps kind of clear the energy. It also helps you make decisions, okay? So when back in my prior life, I used to buy gold and silver. And we used to do these parties, and every time that we would calculate how much the people were getting for their gold and silver, we would ring a bell. We would tell them the amount, and we would ring a bell. Not this kind of bell, but we did like an office bell, right? Ding, 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 ding. And that only created excitement, of course, because then every time somebody heard the bell, they were like, oh, who's getting money, and how much are you getting? But it also helped the person make a decision, right, about whether they wanted to accept that, whether they wanted to keep some things, what they wanted to do around that. So bells help with a lot of different things. So that would be my first tip, is ringing a bell over the clutter. The second thing that you can do, another option that you can do along with that, is to spend 9 minutes a day. So it sounds like it's not very much time, right? But everyone has 9 minutes. And you'd be surprised how much you can get done in 9 minutes. You just set a little timer on your phone, or set the timer on your stove or whatever for 9 minutes every day, and just pick a spot and clear. It could be a junk drawer. It could be an area on your counter, anything. Spend 9 days to clear that clutter. Another option is to remove 9 things every day, okay? So what's with the 9? People are always asking about why 9? So 9 is a lucky number. In Feng Shui, it's the last number before they repeat, right? But it's also about reaching new heights. So it's about, like, getting to that next level. And so that 9 is has a good energy to it. And it is about completion. So when we are doing clutter clearing, we're wanting to be letting go of things that no longer serve us, right? And so that is a good way to do that. So 9 things every day. Find 9 things in your home every day that you no longer love, you no longer use, you no longer want, and get them out of the house, right? My advice always to my Feng Shui clients is, if you don't love it, like if it doesn't spark joy, and I'm going to explain where that spark joy comes from, but if you don't love it, if it doesn't spark joy, let it go, okay? There's someone else that needs that. There's someone else that it will bring joy to, and it's holding you back. It's like you're carrying all of this stuff with you, right? So the last thing that I want to share with you is this wonderful book, and obviously I'm not paid or anything to share this. I just have found that this book is amazing for helping myself, not only myself, but also my clients, clear the clutter out of their house once and for all. I'm just going to hold that up for you. So it's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Let's see if I can, there. Yeah, you can see both of us. It's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. It's by Marie Kondo, Kondo. And she's got 2 versions. This is the first version that I would recommend. She has a second book out as well, and then you can see kind of her her picture on the back there. But this book, I've just found that the way that she does this really syncs up well with Feng Shui, because it's about feeling the energy of the things in your space. So she literally has you pick up each item and feel it. Does this spark joy? If it sparks joy, you keep it. If it doesn't, you let it go. So it's really more about the things that you are keeping rather than what you are letting go. So that is what I have for you. I guess it's not a super quick tip, but I had several different things that I wanted to share with you. If you want more around the Marie Kondo system, I'm going to share kind of my tips around that and a little deeper dive in the deep dive reading. So you'll get that. And then the last thing is that it's my birthday, or it was my birthday on March 31st. So I've been called to offer a birthday special on my private readings. Not only private readings, but also a few other things that I do, my life navigation sessions, my space whispering, as well as my virtual Feng Shui consults. So I'm offering a discount that I've never offered before. Like, I've never given this big a discount. So if you've been wanting to work with me or try some private work with me, this would be a great opportunity to do that. I'm offering 31% off these services, and all you have to do is use the code birthday, and when you put in birthday, it will automatically take that 31% off, so you can get to experience me at a lower rate for the month of April, so all through the month of April till the end of April. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy your month. Much love to you.